Yes, yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But this is it. It's official. Deadline is over. Deadline has passed. Both parties have submitted their final bids. Sheikh Jassim has submitted his final bids. Jim Ratcliffe has submitted his final bid. It's over. It's now down to the Glazers. That's the scary part. It's now down. It's in their hands. And that is the bottom line reality. Sheikh Jassim has submitted his bid in here. Um, Final bid. In addition to figure to buy the club, Qatari proposal also includes a plan to invest a further significant amount of additional capital and infrastructure into the club directly. So Sheikh Jassim has put in his bid just over 5.5 billion. Is it short of what the Glazers want? We don't know yet fully. Is it 6 billion that they want? Is it 5.5 billion? But he has put just over 5 billion into the football club. And also the other man, the one that's coming up against him, Sir Jim Radcliffe, has also put his third bid for Man United, has also been submitted. Sir Jim Radcliffe has also put his bid in. Literally, man, this is it now. All this commotion, November, cast your back, mine's back to November when it was all said and done, and we was about to be, we were getting sold and the club was up for sale. Since then, it's been a long stretch. First bid went in, second bids went in, and now the final bids are in now, man. It's been a long journey, man. And you know what? It could take still a while, man. It could take maybe a month till we fully hear as to what happens, as to who takes control. For me personally, my opinion, I want the Qataris, man. I know what they're capable of. I know what they can do. I know they have the money. What's needed at this football club? We need to do a lot. There's a lot to do at this football club. You don't understand, guys. The infrastructure, the transfers, the training ground, stadium, every single thing about this football club needs doing, and that's why it's such a big, big decision. This is the future of Manchester United Football Club for the next how many ever years. It's in the Glazers' hands, basically, and that's the scariest bit about it. It's scary enough that they're here, but now they're in control of our destiny. Yes, they want the money. Yes, and what you call it, they'll be happy anyway. But literally, it's in their hands. And I just want to pull, what you call it here. The Glazers family will decide whether to sell Man United over the coming days. So they might look at this bid and say, you know what, it's not what we want. They might reject this. That's just the scariest thing about it. They may well reject this. I think, you know what, we want more. Let's put another round of bids in. Let's make another round of bids. And by the way, yeah, just to reiterate, there is no deadline for investors. So if they still have investors lurking around the corner and they say, you know what, we're going to knock back these bids, this is where it gets dangerous because Sheikh Jassim will not put more money onto what he's put already. And I doubt, to be honest with you, Jim Radcliffe will put any more money. He's probably put every money and every bit of ounce of money into the football club. So that's where it gets very, very sticky. And like I said to you people, they have not got and when you look at it here, if their offer is accepted, sources have suggested that the Qataris would need at least a month to complete the buyout of the sitting 69% stake held by the Glazers, but 6 more weeks to acquire, but 6 weeks or more to acquire the remaining 31% stake. So it is going to take a while, man. This is what I'm trying to say to you people, man. That is a lot. It's eating into our transfer window. It's eating in, man. We need to hear something soon. We need to hear something ASAP, man, so that this football club and Ten Hag can get on with it. Because there's a report coming out from the independent side that Ten Hag doesn't know what his budget is. This is the sort of time where you need to be hearing what sort of budget do you have. Is it going to be 200 million? Is it going to be 300 million? Is it going to be, I don't know. We need to know because at the end of the day, the football club has been borrowing money for so many years, buying on loans, the debt crippling and crippling and crippling. We need to know now. And this is why, for me, it's going to be such an intriguing. It's going to be very, very nervous, man. Because at the end of the day, beforehand, you kind of think to yourself, you know what? Yeah, man. You kind of have this feeling that there will be bids come in, but now the bids are in. It's in the hands of the Glazers, and this is where it becomes a bit sticky for United fans. Because if Jim Ratcliffe goes in, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm worried because I don't think he has the money. I do think he's gonna buy. He's gonna borrow a loan, and that loan will be debt. Like I said, he will say to himself, "Yeah, it's not really debt on my hands," and and you know what, that debt won't be seen on my United. It will be seen because that's what happened to the Glazers as well, man. All of his stories here, it amounted. The money kept going and going and going. So it's exciting, but it's also nervous times for me right now. And like I said, man, I am Qatari. I speak Qatari. You know what I mean? I say fadlan, I say ta'al, I say welcome, I say marhaba, I say, I speak fluent Arabic, man. I want them to come. I say ta'al, ta'al, come with open arms because we need you. We need you right now. And for Jim Radcliffe, I think ultimately I'm scarred by Jim Radcliffe. I think there's a lot of fibbing going on. There's a lot of lies going on, and I don't like it. I want him to kind of understand that this is a big job. And as he come in here just to kind of appease the fans and said, you know what, I'll bring the Manchester into Manchester United. I'll bring the traditions back. There is no traditions at this football club. We're broken. So you bring your ideas. Stop trying to, basically take the piss out of United fans because we're hurt at the minute. And he's tried to worm himself in there and try blag it. But for me, the bids are in. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm a mix of all emotions. And I think ultimately we're gonna hear in the coming weeks who gets the role, man. Let me know who you guys think. You want Sheikh Jassim? Do you want Jim Radcliffe? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.